Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. So, some of you have asked me if this move to the upside is already meaningful enough to be considered the start of the next leg to the upside, like the orange scenario that I added to the chart earlier today or yesterday already. Can't remember, but we talked about it in the previous videos. This orange scenario shows the more directly bullish pathway, but as I said to you, it's speculative, so we still have to consider one more low. Definitely likely, especially as long as we only have a three-wave move up. So I think I would actually prefer one more low because it would just be the cleaner pattern. Just to explain to you again what we're dealing with here, we've got this wave A to the upside, and then in the white scenario, that would be a B wave pullback, labeled wave A, B, and then wave C to the downside. Might get one more low. It's just about understanding in this white scenario what would be the 100% extension, like an ideal target. To calculate that or measure that, we take the length of the wave A, we go to the high of that B wave, and then the 100% extension at $178.60 is an ideal target. That's around the previous swing low from Friday. So it's certainly still likely to get that one more low, not only because of the proportions, but also because in the orange scenario, while it's possible the B wave bottomed, the move up afterwards was only a three-wave move, so it ended as three waves. So the orange scenario would have to be an ending diagonal pattern. That's speculative, can't trust it. And then in addition to this, the bounce from the swing low that formed here on Monday is only a three-wave move up so far. Now, I did post it in one of the member videos on member updates earlier today. The bounce, yes, it's a three-wave move. That does not confirm a low. It might, however, still, the price can also go higher without a confirmed low, right? It can happen, but you don't really have the high probabilities for that, or it's not, you don't really have a clear confirmation for it. Because if this indeed is an ending diagonal to the upside, this C wave up that started on Tuesday the 19th, then, the wave one is in three waves. The third wave would also be a three-wave move, A, B, C. The fifth wave would be an A, B, C, and so on. It would move higher in the three-wave structures. So from that point of view, I think it's important to understand we might just be dealing with corrective structures. We don't need a five-wave move for the market to move higher. It can also grind higher in three waves. It's just important to understand that, look, we haven't even got a break above a signal line. And ultimately, what is really important, I mean, we're in a range here, yeah? We've got the upper trend line, the lower trend line. What is ultimately important is a break above this upper trend line around $214. So I think at this point, it might make sense to be watchful for an upside breakout attempt or upside reversal attempt, but one more low is still very likely if it happens, because we're only moving in the middle of the range, right? So if we move to the lower boundary line, then we're at least at a range extreme. This would be here around $174. Maybe we only reached the previous swing low there around 178. So yeah, only three waves up so far. You see that here, three-wave move up. Surely we could grind higher as long as the intraday low is holding there. We might fill in a larger ABC structure, then we can add support for wave B, and that's how it goes. But yeah, basically we're still range bound. Keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates. You can find the link in the video description and also in the comment section. Here you can find additional chart updates, much more, sometimes video updates, a lot of other stuff, news, and much more. Feel free to check it out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.